Good morning. Thank you for having me here today. I was telling Brian, I'm going to spend 15 minutes to tell you about this, but I was only kidding. So my name is, as Brian says, Tim Styer, and I call this my second church home, and I say that because I've been a member. First of all, I've been a Unitarian Universalist for over 33 years, and I've been a member of the Unitarian Universalist Church of the Restoration for just about all those years. I also work with the UU plan on economic justice and anti-mass incarceration, and I'm also a staff member for the Philadelphia Unemployment Project. I just want to tell one quick story, and I see Dennis is here. So I remember one time I was at a meeting with Dennis in Kent, and when I just moved across the street, we live right across the street, the Wood Norton Apartments, and so Dennis and Kent both says, well, now that you live across the street, maybe you could come here for the early service and then run up the street to Restoration for their service. I said, well, I don't think that's going to happen, but anyway. But let me tell you a little bit about the Philadelphia Unemployment Project, where I've been employed there for the past 9 years. And I always say that, I've always had a long history of activism. A lot of people know those stories. But it's been an honor to do the kind of work where you can live out your values, your faith values. And this has been my experience at the Philadelphia Unemployment Project. For over 40 years, the Philadelphia Unemployment Project has been a leader in fighting for economic justice for Philadelphians and those across Pennsylvania. PUP, as we are known by, has led the efforts among many in our most recent history, and I'm just going to mention a few. One is the last time that the minimum wage was raised in Pennsylvania, which was in 2005, 2006. Philadelphia Unemployment led that effort. We're still ahead of that effort, leading that effort now, but as you may well know, it's not going too far. Fought for the creation of the nationally acclaimed mortgage foreclosure diversion program in Philadelphia that resulted in thousands of homeowners who fell behind on their mortgage during the foreclosure crisis, helped them to save their homes. That's very notable. Creation of HEMAP, which is the Homeowners Emergency Mortgage Assistance Program, a statewide assistance program for homeowners to catch up on their mortgages. We pressed for and won a public jobs program using federal stimulus dollars, which the state has been unwilling to use. This was back in 2010. It's called the Way to Work program. I led that effort, in fact, and created over 12,000 jobs statewide and nearly 4,000 in Philadelphia, with wages up to $13 per hour. Most recently, we have taken up the issue of transportation justice, issue that is a factor in the unemployment of a good percentage of those who live inside Philadelphia and their inability to get to good paying jobs in the suburbs. Unemployment, as you may know, is far lower in the Philadelphia suburbs than the city, and jobs generally pay more. Unfortunately, public transportation does not go to a lot of those or a large number of those jobs. Philadelphia, in fact, subsidizes SEPTA over $80 million a year, mostly to transport people into the city while neglecting the needs of low-income riders living in the city to be able to get to better jobs in the suburbs. PUP has proposed to redirect a small portion of that subsidy to fund what we call commuter options, a transportation system similar to the one that is used in the city of Seattle, Washington, to provide car or van pooling from the city to the suburbs. We think this is viable. We've been running a smaller version of this program since 2006, and it has provided literally hundreds of people the opportunity to earn above living wages and to take care of their families. Once again, I thank you for this opportunity and your generous offering for today. Thank you.
Thanks, Tim. And as an urban planner, I can definitely confirm some of those transportation problems you're talking about. And I know there's a study out of Baltimore showing that access to private vehicles actually has helped reduce poverty